Good morning, this is Jack. So when you think about commercial real estate, when I think about commercial real estate, I think of a larger initial capital investment. Unlike like buying a home or like a single family home or even a 3-family, the level of investment for most commercial real estate is going to be higher. Now there are a wide range of different price points depending upon which community or which market you're going to be invested in. But generally speaking, I think about commercial real estate as being more capital intensive. So if you're going to go into that field, I don't know anything about your resources, but you might want to think about other investors to join with you or drawing upon additional investors. But it can be very profitable. Most of the time that you're in commercial real estate, though, it's a longer term play. You're going to buy that property. In most cases, you're going to have it for a significant number of years. Unlike a house that you can just kind of fix up and flip in the next, 6-9 months or whatever it is. So it's a different ballgame altogether, and you have to be a little bit more strategic about your investments. But it is a great way to grow long-term wealth. I'm in an office building here at my studio in Plymouth, and the gentleman that owns this building also owns a building across the street and the building in the other direction too. So, there's giant opportunity in it. It just takes a long time. You have to have a really long horizon. You have a full-time job in the tech industry. Okay. So to answer your question, the fundamental question is, can a commercial real estate agent also do residential? And the answer is absolutely yes. Once you have your license, you can do any transaction which you have obtained and maintained a reasonable proficiency. So your license will allow you to do all of those types of transactions. And thirdly, I think I'm on point 3. I think you have a great idea in that getting involved with a commercial real estate agency in your area. What area are you in? Medford. Okay. So I would think getting associated with a commercial real estate agency that does business in the greater Medford area or even Boston would be a great idea. Because the learning curve on commercial real estate is much steeper and much longer, in my opinion, than in residential. And so I love how you're thinking about this strategically. I didn't ask you how old you are, but I'm guessing you're younger than me, which almost everyone is, because I'm a geezer. But I love how you're thinking about it strategically, and you have patience. I think that's the most important thing. You know what I would do is I would go to like downtown Medford, and I'd walk around and look at the empty office space and see who it's listed by. Like I know that down the street here in Plymouth, there's a couple of office buildings, and the signs are right out front. For office space available, contact Sally or whoever it is, and then I would just call that agent. Or if you wanted to be more aggressive, I would just go to their office and say, "Hi, I saw your sign. I just passed the real estate exam. I want to get involved in commercial real estate. Is Sally in? Does she have 5 minutes to talk?" Yeah, just like take the bull by the horns. I think those things go hand in hand because through the multiple listing service, you can list a business for sale. Basically, you can be a business broker. This is very common with restaurants, for instance, that have like a long-term lease, but someone wants to sell the business. And effectively what they're doing is they're effectively selling the business and the lease, if that makes any sense. And so brokering business deals can be something that you can get involved in through commercial real estate. I have not done that myself, but I've seen people do it down the Cape, for instance. They'll sell the business, and almost always it's a restaurant, but I'm sure it's not exclusively restaurants. But that would be the type of thing that you'd learn more the detail of if you actually worked at a commercial real estate agency. Yeah, and I don't know what type of tech job you have, but if you have a tech job that allows you to work remotely, that would be best. Yeah, all right, so you have some flexibility, perfect. What you don't want to do is be there, 5 days a week from, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. because then you have no flexibility. Thank you. That's really nice. It's hard to make 40 hours of content, and the only way to do it, for me at least, was to make it as entertaining as possible. If anything, just so I could entertain myself while I made it. Thank you. Remember, those are just, what you learn in class is just the fundamental basics. What it takes to be successful, you're going to learn by doing. Well, go knock some doors, find some local commercial real estate agencies in your area. I mean, literally, I know there's 2 signs down the street. If I wanted to join a commercial agency, I'd start with those people that are actually actively leasing property. There is no perfect broker out there, except for me, of course. But even I'm not the right broker for everyone. And so if you wait to find the perfect broker, you'll never find them. So just make sure that the comp plan is written so that you know exactly what you're getting into. I know that Massachusetts has been thinking about revising the non-compete law, and they may have done that very recently, but I don't think that applies to real estate agents. I'm not an expert on that, but I think I would have heard by now if it does. But try to interview with 3 or 4 different people so you get a better sense of what's out there. Don't go with the first one. You can always go back to them. And there's no perfect broker. You're welcome. This has been a great chat. Excellent questions. You'll soon understand if you get busy in real estate that your phone is your office, wherever it happens to be. Have a great day. You too. Bye-bye. Oh, those were excellent questions. How to get started in commercial real estate. I think the key to that conversation is that you have to have patience. More patience are required in commercial real estate because the leads time or the sales cycle is much longer. Hey, I'm Jack Gately from Jack Gately Real Estate and the Online Real Estate Academy. Have a great day.